Julien Alfred's Olympic achievements are once again receiving praise from a prominent local sports official. Minister for Youth Development and Sports Kenson Casmir offered a fresh perspective on the sprinter's remarkable performance. Casmir, who was part of a delegation witnessing Alfred's historic victory in person, described the atmosphere at the Stade de France that followed her momentous win.
The emotion, the absolute elation, the mood, the quiet, the silence around that particular area. When I looked around, of course, the likes of Alfred, Emmanuel, and the others from the Caribbean were the only ones screaming at the highest they could have. The Caribbean had won a gold medal in the 100. And so all the other individuals that were from the Caribbean, they were not surprised. They were absolutely elated. And that feeling, that euphoria, watching history live, I will never, ever, ever be able to replicate, because it was the first, and there's only one first.
Since her victory, discussions have intensified over how best to honor Alfred. While some sports commentators argue that resources should be directed toward track and field infrastructure, Minister Casmir cautions against a narrow focus. He insists that Alfred's impact extends beyond the sports community and should be celebrated for the pride and recognition she has brought to St. Lucia as a whole.
Julien Alfred winning gold and silver at the Olympics has provided opportunity to market St. Lucia like no other activity. I've gone on record and I've said, previous to Julien Alfred, the time St. Lucia got the most amount of hits in terms of searches on internet, in terms of persons being interested, is when Darren Sammy lifted that second World Cup. And again, that is through sport. Julien Alfred has multiplied that 1,000,000-fold. And so the potential that she has, or what she has done to bring economic development, is not just to the sporting fraternity, it is to St. Lucia. So honoring Julien Alfred for me is not honoring her as an ambassador for sports. It's honoring her as an ambassador, as an individual who has put St. Lucia on the map.
The minister went on to indicate that Alfred's achievements can become a springboard for the development of youth and sport in St. Lucia.
There's a window of opportunity that Julien Alfred has provided us as a nation. Note I said us as a nation. I'm talking about this government of St. Lucia, the opposition, parents, teachers, corporate St. Lucia, young people from all over, the elderly. There's a window of opportunity that has presented itself right now for us to have proper conversations as it pertains to sports development in St. Lucia, as it pertains to the educational aspect of sports development in St. Lucia, as it pertains to the strategy of honing in on skills and ensuring that we nurture, much like we did for Julien Alfred, and ensure that global icons are created in St. Lucia.
For Choice News Now, I am Quinn St. Juste.